Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. Best day of the week. It really is. You know, some people call it hump day, but that implies that it's the middle of the week. It's actually not the middle of the week for me. Doesn't matter. It's a glorious day. Today, I was thinking about Sesame Street. When I was growing up, a long time ago in a galaxy far away, we would watch Sesame Street when we were little kids. And Sesame Street and Electric Company. And they would always say, today's program is brought to you by the number 3 and the letter Y, or, you know, whatever number and whatever letter, and then they would go into that, right? Great intro. Whoever came up with that, that's awesome. Here's where this is leading. Today's episode of Pick a Stack is brought to you by the number 3. I don't have a letter, but that's okay. I went for a walk with Angus this morning, and it was like 3. You got to talk about 3 today. And here's why. 3 is the number of family. Now, it doesn't matter how many kids you have. 3 is the number of family. And this is what I was getting intuitively while we were walking outside. Because there's father, mother, child. Masculine energy plus feminine energy creates something new. Okay, 1, 2, 3. But here's where it gets fun. Masculine energy plus feminine energy. 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 does not equal 2. 1 plus 1 equals 1 because the masculine energy plus the feminine energy equals O-N-E, one, wholeness. Now, I'm not talking about a man and a woman. I'm talking about within ourselves. I'm talking about soul family. Yes, physical 3D family is important because we are living in a physical 3D world. But in 5D, masculine energy plus feminine energy equals O-N-E, one, wholeness. That means inside me, I need to embrace my masculine energy, which, by the way, it's the right side and the left brain. And the feminine energy is the left side plus the right brain. 1 plus 1 equals 1. I want you to think about that. O-N-E, wholeness. When it comes to soul family is the family that we're part of out there in the higher realms. So, you know, one of my soul sisters was here yesterday, and we were talking about 5D family versus 3D family. And to me, the bonds of 5D soul family are so much stronger than the bonds of the physical family in this reality. And the whole reason that people go on certain websites, I'm not going to say the name, something starts with an A.com. The reason people go on those is, I want to find out my lineage. Your physical lineage is not nearly as important as your spiritual lineage, as your soul family. And you know soul family when you see them. You make that eye-to-eye contact, and it's like, whew, okay, that's powerful. It's like I know you, like I've met you. Where have I met you before? Out there. I have amazing soul family in this area. And I am so blessed by that. And with soul family, you automatically, right away, feel good when they're around. As opposed to physical 3D family, you don't always feel good. You know, you're like, oh, great, Uncle Jack is here. Oh man, do I have to deal with Uncle Jack? Or whoever it is. Sometimes our physical family has soul family in it. Yay, you. Not for me. I was born into a non-soul family, so that I could learn how important soul family really is. So it's not like I go out and seek my soul family. We just happen to coincidentally, accidentally run into each other. Yeah, it's meant to be. It's written in the stars. So today, number three. 1 plus 1 equals 1. 1, 1, 1. 1 plus 1 makes us whole. Soul family makes us whole. Masculine energy, feminine energy equals 1. This has nothing to do with that T word that everybody talks about in the alphabet community, okay? It has nothing to do with that. That is not what I'm referring to. I'm talking about me embracing the masculine side and the feminine side of me, because we all have that inside of ourselves. The masculine side is the get her done side. That's the side that says, yeah, I can take care of myself in physical ways. I can get the oil changed in my car. I can clean my gutters. I point that way because my gutters are right there. Either I know how to do it and I can do it myself, or I know who to call. I mean, it can go either way. The feminine side is the nurturing side, the self-care side. I can get all my stuff done, but then I also have to take care of myself. I have to take that long hot bath, or go for a walk in nature. I can love myself. Yeah. So we need to be whole and complete within ourselves. When that happens, we rise up. Okay? We don't want to be too much on the masculine side or too much on the feminine side. We want to be a nice balance. We want both halves of our brain in balance. Okay? Logical, analytical side, the woo-woo, flow, pretty colors, pretty smells, all the things that bring us joy are over here. Excel spreadsheets are over here. They're not really joyful. Yeah. Not to most people. So, if you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. I go on and on about stuff, whatever my guides want me to share with you. And then we have 3 stacks. Today, each stack is an oracle deck. And each stack comes with 3 crystals. 3 stacks, 3 crystals each. Stack number 1 will be a reading from the Earth Warriors deck, Elena Fairchild. Stack number 2 is this fabulous new deck that I got that works with your inner child, and it's so sweet and cute. And it is called Wing, Hoof, and Paw, and this is by Angie Sullins. Wing, Hoof, and Paw. Look at that cute little hedgehog. And stack number 3 is the fabulous Beyond Lemuria, Izzy Ivy. So, think about an issue, a question, whatever. It can be about yourself, it can be about anybody else, or about an event, or about the world, whatever you want, and then choose one of these. And I'll do a reading on each one. And hopefully that reading resonates with you, okay? We're starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain crystal singing bell to raise the frequency. My frequency's already like through the roof. I did healings all day yesterday and all evening. And I went for a walk out in nature with Angus. It's like, we're good. I'm supposed to talk about this, not the cup, but what's in the cup. We as a society have been programmed to be so wasteful. And so I'm supposed to share this with you. I've been working with an herbalist friend of mine and channeling things for her, and actually for several. And one of the things that I've been channeling that's been coming through is that we throw away a lot of the best parts of the plants, the vegetables, the fruits. And so I'm supposed to encourage everybody to use those parts that we don't normally use. So having said that, today, what I'm drinking, and I drink this often, I take like fresh ginger and I just do big slices, big knob, slice it up, put it in a pot of water. And then I add the outside skin of a pineapple, which, by the way, I scrub with baking soda and water. The outside skin of lemons, oranges, grapefruit, which I also scrub with baking soda and water. So you scrub those skins and you put them in a big pot with water, and I boil it for about 20 minutes. It makes the best tea, and it is so chock full of nutrients that our bodies need, because a lot of times all the good stuff is in the skins. So ginger, citrus fruits, pineapple, any combination. You can do apple peels. So good for you. And today I'm drinking it cold just because I went for a walk and I got hot. But a lot of times I'll drink it hot right out of the pot. So I'm supposed to share that with you, that a lot of times we just look past the leaves, the stems, the roots. Dandelion tea, the root and the leaves is amazing. That's another thing that I drink. So if you're looking for something healthy, the cool thing is, if you're buying this fruit anyway, you already have the ingredients and you're probably just throwing them away or putting them in the compost. You can still put them in the compost. Just make tea out of it first. And it's lovely. All right. I know we're already 12 minutes into this and I haven't even started yet. So let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, we're going to get a reading from the Earth Warriors deck, but we're going to talk about the stones first. We've got lapis. This is a fabulous lapis sphere. Looks like the earth. And then I've also got, she was flanked by 2 towers. Lapis is the Mother Mary stone. Remember, I was talking about the left side, that self-nurturing side. That's Mother Mary energy. Mother Mary energy says, yeah, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself first so that you can take care of others. Remember, the Holy Grail is the cup right here. It's the chalice. And what overflows is what we share with others. But you got to make sure that your cup is full, okay? Your cup has to be full, you guys. And for those of you with angel energy, your cup is usually empty or pretty darn close, because you're giving to everybody else, so you don't deal with yourself. Okay, deal with yourself, heal yourself, do the nice nurturing things for yourself, and then help others. Okay. All right, let's see what the Earth Warriors have to say for us. What do our people need to know today from the Earth Warriors deck? It's this one right here. I heard, pick me. Blessing of Kumu. No good thing shall be withheld. Look at that beautiful art. I love that. No good thing shall be withheld. This is card number 9. 9 is all about completion. I love it when I have little notes in books, and I don't remember why. No good thing shall be withheld. The universe wants to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. It does not want to be limited to repeating what has already been. Newness needs to burst through you into startling expressions of abundant life, like a new seed opening. You are guided into unknown territory, guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. The universe knows all that you are in need of. The universe knows all that you are in need of so that you can best attain your destiny. This is so true. All shall be provided for you. Expand your faith to allow for the greater workings of Great Spirit. The universe does know all the things that you need for you to go forward, because you already made the plan, your book of life out there. This is what I'm going to do in this chapter. This is what I'm going to do in this chapter. This is what I'm going to do in that chapter. Well, guess what? We all have a new chapter coming up. We do, because it's in the stars and the planets. The outermost 3 planets, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto, are all in alignment for the next year and a half. And when they shift and go into alignment, that causes great change. It can be upheaval, but it's change. And it's for everybody, because everybody on this planet is on this planet, and the whole planet is affected. So you can't be over there hiding in your little hidey hole and go, nope, change isn't going to get me. Because guess what? Yeah, it is. It's going to affect all of us. It already is affecting all of us. I am not talking politics or finances or any of that. I'm talking about energy. We're all affected, and we will be affected. So stack number 1 is all about taking care of yourself, talking to your higher self, talking to the higher ups that resonate with you. If it's Mother Mary, work with her, work with whoever, God, Great Spirit, Creator, work with the angels and archangels from the light, work with your spirit guides and your ancestors, and whoever resonates with you, work with them to get through this. But change is coming. And this is saying that there's good things coming for you, but you have to have faith. Okay? You have to have faith. If you speak the words and think the thoughts of, oh, nothing good's going to happen to me, well, guess what's going to happen? Nothing good, because you're literally asking the universe for it. So cut it out. You are in charge of you, and you are a very, very powerful spiritual being. Everybody is. It's inside you. But if you are downplaying it or pushing it down because you don't feel worthy or you don't believe in it, your world, your life is going to be what you believe it to be. I believe my world is freaking fabulous. And all good things are coming to me. All the resources I need and all the good things and all the good people are coming to me that I need for the next chapter of my life. I firmly believe this. I talk to the universe all the time about it, and I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I say, I am grateful for everything. One of my guides said, and I'm not going to say it the way he said it, pull your head out. Wherever your head is hiding. You could be the ostrich with your head in the sand. Or you could be the human with your head up your backside. Pull your head out. Know that you're worthy of all good things. Think it, feel it. Whatever's in your heart is what's going to happen. That's what comes true. You got love in your heart or you got fear in your heart. Because if you're just living in fear, whatever you're afraid of is the life you're going to live. Cut it out. This is what fear is. You see that? There's nothing. It's thoughts. Gone. Live in love. There is nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. Lapis. Mother Mary energy. Call her in. She loves you. And that was stack number 1. Let's get on to stack number 2. Okay, stack number 2, you are going to get a reading from Wing, Hoof, and Paw. But we're going to start, nose itches. We're going to start with, I'm going to pull this one out. I have 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not going to juggle them. This is kiwi calcite. Oh my gosh. They're so beautiful. No, not my face. Do this. There. They're so beautiful. I just got them in, and yeah, I picked one for myself. You know I did. Kiwi calcite. This is good for the heart. It's good for the skeletal structure, bones, hair, teeth, nails, all the calcium things in our body. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my God. It's quartzy, it's calcite-y, it's such a beautiful color. Like, my heart feels good just holding one. Again, good for the heart. Now that could be the physical heart or the emotional heart, the spiritual heart. Perfect size, just right for the hand, just right for right there. Kiwi calcite. Now, let's see what the deck has for us. Oh, this is the back of the cards. This is just the sweetest artwork, and the words in the book are just, you'll see. They're just sweet and innocent. And you know, in the Bible it says at this time we're supposed to be as a child. And so this deck came in and I was like, oh, what better way to be as a child than to embrace the inner child with this sweet deck. Oh, and it's shiny purple too. Can't go wrong with that. Oh. Hello. We've got card number 4. 4 is a good foundation. And it's a springbok. And the word is enthusiasm. Look at how cute that is. They're all baby animals, of course. Springbok. To be enthusiastic about your life and aspirations is to be close to the source of all things. It is a sacred space, and the springbok knows this well. If you've ever watched these delightful creatures in the wild, you can feel their enthusiasm for life. It's tangible. Springbok has come to help you remove the brakes, and that's B-R-A-K-E-S, like brakes on a car. Remove the brakes. She knows there's so much in life we cannot control. We might as well control the one thing we can, our attitude. The little one within needs to be encouraged that no matter how overwhelming or anxious their circumstances have become, they're too cute for that crap. So grab their hand and follow Springbok. If you can't get to enthusiasm, just head for peace. If you can't get to peace, go towards relief. If you can't get to relief, head for acceptance. Keep going. Nothing is final. I got to tell you, I have goosebumps. Know that up ahead is full-on enthusiasm for all that you have and all that you create, and most importantly, all that you are. So I just want to go back and say, grab your inner child, follow the Springbok, and I'm going to do reverse of what they said. Head for acceptance, then relief, then peace, and then enthusiasm. Springbok. Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm comes from the heart, where the kiwi calcites are. This is all about healing your heart. If you can be enthusiastic about your life or about your circumstances, it brings positive energy into you. It raises your frequency. So at least look for relief or peace, acceptance, if you can't get to enthusiasm. And it kind of is, it can be difficult out there right now. But you know what? Staying inside or being in nature, doing the things that you love, maybe where there's not a lot of people around. You want to talk about acceptance and relief and peace. Be enthusiastic about that. Like going for the walk this morning. I don't necessarily like walking in the residential neighborhood, so we go out on the trail, and when we go fairly early in the morning, there's not many people out, and it's just, and the trees, the trails here, and then the trees are on either side, and a lot of times they form a canopy over us, and it's just, it feels so good right here. It feels like peace. It feels like acceptance and relief. And then guess what? Enthusiasm does creep in without you even knowing it. You're not even trying. So do those things, or that thing that makes you feel peaceful. If it's painting, then paint. If it's doing some crafty things, then do that. But do those things with your inner child, because the inner child brings in that energy, that sweet love. Can be naive, but in a sweet way energy. And who doesn't want to embrace that? It's like embracing a new baby. It feels so full of potential. So, Springbok, enthusiasm. But at the very least, relief, peace. What was the other one? Relief, peace. Oh, acceptance. Okay. Oh, that was sweet. Plus, it's a springbok, and you don't usually see those, at least not around here. All right, ready for stack 3? Stack 3 from the fabulous Beyond Lemuria deck. And today, the Lemurians, let me move my cup. The Lemurians wanted sparkles, which is the reason I'm wearing my sparkly top and my sparkly hat. And we have 3 crystals. I'm going to show you the 2 smaller ones first. Quartz cluster. Quartz cluster. So sparkly. Then there's this one. The camera is not doing justice to the sparkles. This thing is freaking magical. I'm hoping either the right person, well, I know the right person will get it, or Mike will put it inside of a wood knot, because that would be fabulous. Something that you can see like both sides, kind of like a portal. Definitely sitting on a piece of wood though. That's quartz. That's an amplifier and a healer. Those bring magic in. And it's funny because I just talked about Mike and he just messaged me. It was up on the top of the screen. Oh my gosh. So Mike, you must have heard. Quartz is an amplifier. These types bring in fairy energy, the sparkly energy, the Effervescent energy is what my guides just said. Effervescent. Like when you shake up a bottle of pop, all the bubbles. Or like in a hot tub, all the bubbles. Fairy energy. Like la. High energy, high frequency. Sparkles. This is the effervescence of life. So let's see what the Lemurians have to add to that. And you know I love my Lemurians. They are so amazing. I love working with them. When I'm done working with the Lemurians, I feel so loved and so connected, taken care of. We get card number 30, which reduces to a 3. 3 plus 0 is 3. 3 crystals, 3 crystals, 3 crystals, 3 decks, 3. Told you today is brought to you by the number 3. And this is the card of healing. The card of healing. Here we go. The Lemurians were well versed in the practice of the healing arts. They were naturally intuitive. I'm going to rephrase that. They are, not they were. They are naturally intuitive and accustomed to navigating energetic-based realities. We all have natural healing abilities that are advanced when we deepen our energetic awareness. Actually, I'm going to move that over here. There we go. When we perceive the world beyond our more well-known senses, we start to receive information and wisdom that is different from that which stems from intellect. By tapping into life force consciousness and using this abundant energy alongside focused intention, we find that anything is possible. What this is talking about is raising ourselves up. What we see around us is 3D, okay? 3D is homes, cars, most jobs. It's physical stuff. What's 5D is the energy associated with this, the energy associated with this, the energy associated with this. It's the spirit. So, for example, my 3D version is this physical body, but my higher D version, we'll say 5D for now, is my consciousness that's inside this body. So this isn't Barbara. This is Barbara's vehicle. This is her 3D vehicle. And Barbara is the consciousness that's basically driving the vehicle. So this card is talking about how healing energies come from the higher frequencies, come from the higher dimensions. And when we access that, we can heal ourselves. So, if you break your arm, that's a physical thing that needs physical healing. But there's other things that can be part of our body that really need a higher dimensional healing energy, God energy, Great Spirit energy, Source energy. It can be energy from our emotional bubble, because we have different bubbles around us. So we can have something wrong with our physical body, but really it's based on an emotion that we're feeling. For example, if you're having gallbladder issue, gallbladder is associated with not receiving love, not being able to receive love, not feeling worthy of receiving love. Once you resolve that issue, that emotional issue, your gallbladder starts healing itself. All of our body parts have emotional ties. You resolve the emotional part, the physical part heals. That's just the way it is. And your emotional field is in a higher frequency than your physical. So we go out, we grab energy from out there and we bring it in here. And that's what a true healer does. A true healer does not just like, I mean, when we lay hands on somebody, for example, it's not our hands that are healing. It's the higher D energy that we are channeling that's coming through us and coming out our hands. It's not our physical hands that are doing the healing. So if you chose stack number 3, this is a call to you to start accessing that higher dimensional energy, channeling it in. And that can be done through God, Creator, Source, Great Spirit. It can be done through angels and archangels that work with the light. It can be done through your ancestors and your spirit guide that live in the light. Okay, always with the light. Please don't channel any dark stuff. But that's where that energy comes from, is the light. We are literally bringing it in, channeling it through ourselves into the person we're working on. And this is a call to you that it's time. You need to start doing that. Now, you can start on plants. You can start by healing your water or your food. You can start with your pets. You can start with these other forms of life before you start on a human. If you're comfortable with that. If you're comfortable with starting on a human, go for it. It's not like you're going to screw anybody up. Probably. Just kidding. You're not going to screw anything up. If you're working with the light, everything is good. Everything. You can't screw up. But this is your call to start working on that, okay? It's time. And if you've been procrastinating about it or going, I don't know, should I? Yes, you should. This is your sign. You should. And a great thing to use when you're doing all that is crystals. This is a high frequency healer. Not something I want to carry in my pocket because it's all pointy and I don't want to break it. But if I'm meditating, oh heck yeah. I would hold one of these, or if I'm lying down, I would put it on my third eye or my heart or my throat, whatever I want to heal. Yeah, one of these would be great. So that was stack number 3. Get to healing. The world needs it right now, you guys. Everybody that feels pulled to do healings, whether it's on the earth, the sky, the water, the animals, the plants, people, we all need to be doing healing, okay? Thank you for joining me today on this fabulous Wednesday. Look, I don't know, sun's shining, it's beautiful. The sun was shining yesterday too, and it's like in the 70s. It's perfect. If we could have this till Christmas, I would be so stoked. I am sending you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, you guys, because I know you're worthy. I know you deserve it, and I know you want it. You got to know you're worthy, and you got to get into acceptance mode. So do that, and have a blessed rest of your day. I love you guys. Happy August. We just had a new moon. We have X-class solar flares. Mercury's in retrograde. It's a great time to be alive. Mwah! Namaste, my beautiful soul family, and you will see me again soon.